Do, do. Hello, people. We'll be switching over in a short second. Good morning, people. We're swapping present. Well, there we are. We're swapped. We're swapped. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. James here, of course, from the Dragon Blogger team. Now we got a great little show lined up for you today with a bunch of amazing products. And you guys can see, of course, I'm out of breath. Well, I just had to climb stairs 3 times. Didn't want to do it. Had to climb it up first because the elevator was out. Second, had to climb back down because the fire alarm went off. Then I had to climb the stairs back up again to come home because, well, everybody was taking the elevator to go back in their apartments. Yeah, it's one of them days, but we're going to get through it. We're going to have fun. We're going to show you guys products, and we're going to have a bunch of amazing deals. Now, first and foremost, we're going to show you guys the Govee RGBIC rope lights. Now, these are currently unavailable, it looks like, so I'm going to actually pass this one up. Looks like they're sold out. So we're going to actually go over to the ESR magnetic phone charger. Now, this is a device I actually own and use. Now, this is actually a really, really nice one that's going to work well for you guys. Now, it's a 15-watt magnetic wireless charger for your cars, and it's going to connect to your air vents, unfortunately. And I know some of you guys, why did the vent? And I get the vent's kind of a little pain once in a while, but this one's got an actual stabilization bar to help keep it in place. Now, you guys are going to notice the bracketry right here on the back of this is kind of cool. First and foremost, let's add a little bit more lighting so you guys can see it slightly better. Bracketry right here is to hold up against your actual piece to stabilize it. You're going to have the clip that's going to go into the vent itself, which is nice and strong. And then you're going to have the pivotal angles that you guys can position it at. When you're done pivoting it, tighten it up and it will stay stabilized to a point. Let's go there. It's a ball socket, so you can still move it slightly with that. Wireless charging is just as simple as magnetically connecting your iPhone or your Samsung phones to it and charging away. ESR makes it great, so if your guys' devices doesn't actually charge quick enough, well, it's got a little magnetic ring that's going to allow you to connect that up there too. You're going to need a long cable. Now, they don't give you the world's longest cable. You go there. They probably give you guys a 3-foot cable, sometimes a little bit more. I went out and got a 10-foot cable so I can actually hide this inside my dash and everywhere else so I don't have to look at it. Unfortunately, I took it out of that car to go on a vacation, so you guys see the wire jumbled mess here. Now, you're going to USB-C connect it. You're going to say, hey, Phil, what's up, buddy? And then we're going to ignore Phil for a second while we plug in this device. You're going to notice that it's going to light up blue on the side to say, hey, we are lit up. We got, of course, accessibility, and we got power to the device. The blue just dissipated. What we're going to do is we're going to connect it. You guys are going to notice the blue is going to come back. It's going to go into, of course, charging mode. That's it. That's simple. Now, I'm going to mention a few things about this charger. And because I always want to give you guys the most information from a product that I truly use. If you are driving for long periods of time, and it's a really hot day, or it's a really cold day and you have your heater on, this device is going to cause your phone to heat up. It's going to heat up and it may cause it to stop charging. So it'll say phone will resume charging when temperatures of phone come back to normal. And that's just going to happen because this is sitting in front of a heater vent. There you guys go. If you're on a really hot day and you have your AC going, you may not run into that issue, which is actually a really cool piece. But 15 watts of charging, guys, connectability. I'm actually going to use this in my car because I need it for maps coming up when I leave for vacation. So I'm going to have this for maps. Unfortunately, my brand new car does not have Apple CarPlay, and I don't trust the maps that are built into the car. Just going to say it. They're a little bit outdated to me, and this gives me more options. So, guys, ESR magnetic wireless charger, 15 watts of charging, perfect for you. Phil, Sheila, what's up? What's new? How'd you guys like my video? Did you guys like that nice noise that I had going on? Did all the other people want to see what happened? I'll see here. I doubt you guys can hear it, but there's a loud beeping from the phone. That was me about a few minutes ago. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? What's Ryan doing? So ESR, guys, great little product. Like I said, I'm going to be using this. Now, I have a cool little piece that I'm going to attempt to mount to this separately. I have a wireless charger that's got cooling fan on it. We're going to attempt to do that. Working on a Lego set. What Lego set? We are intrigued now. Please tell me it's going to be the big old Lord of the Rings castle. I saw that Lord of the Rings castle. I was quite intrigued. Quite intrigued with that castle. It's big. The whole Hobbit series in a castle. That's crazy. So, Phil, did you say you're work from home this Friday? Working from home. Aaron, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What we got next? Probably some shocks. Yep, shocks. Sometimes I don't like. We ain't go here, man. There's so many videos to pick from. You just never know which one you're gonna grab for these. We've done so much. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Work from home Friday. I will be packing. I'll be packing, my guy. I will be packing up my short bus and heading on out for my long vacation.
I know with Dragon Blogger Tech and Internet.
Pack a Jackery too. I was gonna, but I'm bringing the smaller car, so now I'm not bringing Jackery with me. I don't have the space. I don't have the space to bring Jackery with me now. I really wanted to, but it's not going to happen. Take the Mini 100. I mean, I could just take the Jackery 100, the Power Brick. I could just take the Jackery Power Brick. I'm really, with the size of the luggage my wife and kid are taking, I don't have space for my stuff. I have the Lord of the Rings 100. Dungeons and Dragons. All right, you got us. Dungeons and Dragons. Cool. I watch them. I love the Lego stuff. I don't need room for the base. What base? I'm taking the Toyota. Durango's not going with me. Durango's broke, dude. The Durango is running on 4 cylinders instead of 8. Unfortunately, the Hemi said bye-bye. Yeah. I don't know if the Hemi actually went or if it was a sensor. It possibly could be a sensor, bad vacuum line. I don't know. So I'm taking the Camry. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. All right, let's show you guys a Tater Nate video. Now, this is going to be the Shocks devices, right? Shocks make some really, really cool. Your cars have more bass in them. Yeah, I mean, my Camry has 8,000 watts. Why did that change? My Camry has 8,000 watts, so you're right. I mean, it does have bass. It definitely has bass, just doesn't have the bass that I was going to be taking to the show. We're going to show you guys the Shocks Open Run Bone Conduction. This is a Tater Nate video. I'm going to let it play, guys.
Entertainment, and today we're going to be talking about bone conduction headphones. I'm just going to ask you a question real quick. How many times have you had in-ear headphones or over-ear headphones obstructing you being able to hear everything going on around you? I have a solution for that. These are bone conduction headphones, and the way these work is by conducting sound or music, vocals, whatever it is, through vibrations that are going to be played through your bones on your face. Now, what these are going to be good for is people that want to be able to hear everything going on around them in their environment. If they're driving, if they're going on a bike ride, if they're on a run, a walk, walking the dog, out with the kids in a park, there's so many situations that bone conduction.
Now, you guys got over Bluetooth 5.0 with this. You're going to have a decent battery life, guys, and you can actually play all your music on hand, which is amazing. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is you're going to hear everything else going on because it doesn't go inside your eardrums. So you still hear all of the surrounding sounds going on, which I love from a bone conduction headphones. Now, if you're gonna make me pick and choose, do I want to listen to in ear or out ear? I'm gonna always pick in ear personally, because you get more of the rounded sounds with it. But Shocks does a decently well job. Now, if you don't want the headband style, they also have the headset style as well.
Shocks
And this is gonna be, of course, Justin doing this one. And you know what? It's a long video. I have the new Shocks over. Yeah, they are. They're really great little products. Like you guys can see, Shocks does a phenomenal job with their products, allowing with the sound quality. The sound quality does decently well, even for these ear style ones. Now, these are just going to be ear hooks, which still over the ear, not in the ear, which is still going to have that beautiful Bluetooth 5.0 and above with these. Now, your battery life on any product that you use for sound is always going to be dependent on about 60% volume. You go above that volume, your battery life will always drop down a little bit quicker. Now, this case is going to allow you to charge it a little bit extra with that. And that's the cool part. Now, you can use a single-sided or you guys can use dual-sided. It's up to you if you want to use one or two. They're going to have multiple microphones built in, so you guys have that as well on top of this. That means you guys can actually talk or answer phone calls off with these. I always connect, yeah, and that's the cool part about Shocks. I mean, they do. And, kind of like my Samsungs, these always connect. I never had an issue of these not connecting, except for when the battery dies. And that's just the thing. So having an ear device like this with, of course, the multiple connections, multiple microphones, the usability and the connectability, it's a phenomenally really kind of cool piece. Now, I'm going to let this video talk for a second because I see we're showing you guys something that I actually have sitting right near me.
End call. Double tap will forward a track. Triple tap will go back a track. And if you long press on the right, it raises the volume. Long press on the left, it lowers the volume. You also have touch sensitive buttons, which are off by default. These are the tap sensors right here. And you could turn it on to where
Thank you for the follow, Debbie.
Only if you tap them. But I don't have to touch on.
Now, he's showing you guys how it fits and how they feel. He's kind of talking about it with it and the feeling of the sound. I've actually tested some of these, and they sound really, really amazingly well done for a product of the styling. And that's the cool piece with this. But you still get that great sound quality while still being able to, of course, I'm going to kind of go there. You still can, of course, have all the connectability of just, why is this? I have a problem. And I'll figure it out in a second. But you guys have all the connectability, accessibilities on these that you want. And that's the really kind of cool tidbit of this for that. Now, I will tell you guys, it is not some of the cheaper headphones out there. Yeah, like Ryan's saying, $200 for normal, on sale for about $130. And of course, right, these ones right here are about $180 on here. You got to pick and choose to watch the sales. And now we're just showing it to you because I want to show you guys the device. So showing you guys the device is just what we're trying to show you and give you guys the thing. Set it in, of course, your cart, and you guys can pick it up at any point in time if it changes the price point. That's the cool part with this. Now, I love it. You guys, full app EQ controllability, which is kind of showing you guys down here. It's going to have ambient sound, so if you guys want to listen to like music or one of your waterfalls, built in there for you guys. So you don't have to worry about it. It's still going to, of course, work for that. Now, we're going to show you guys another kind of really cool product up next. If you go to college, you work a lot in meeting settings and you have to take notes a lot. Typing it out or writing it out the day of, you may miss tidbits of information. This next product is an AI voice recorder. Now, you're probably wondering, like, do I really need it? Now, for $70 right now, it's normally $130. This thing's amazingly well done. Now, what you guys are going to see is a super thin, barely noticeable recording device for all of those notes. Guys, look at the size of my phone and look at the case and look at the back piece. You're like, what's on there? Well, that's the recording device, and it magnetically will stick to your phone. It comes with a nice little carrying case with the magnetic piece. You don't have to use that. You can take it off. It doesn't worry about that. It just pops off. Now, you set it up, you start recording. It can record to the device if you want to, or it can record to, of course, the app. Now, the app will have to be downloaded, set up to your phone, and all of those other things. What I can tell you guys is the Recolex app is not that hard to use, and I think I deleted it yesterday because I was trying to get video size for my phone. But the app's simplified, and the cool part about it, inside the app, it can actually write it out for you. So if you need to have it written out, when it messages it, it will write it out as well. And you guys can actually transcribe your actual sessions that way. So let's say you guys are in, of course, school for, information systems. They're teaching you about the proper wire diagrams for your Cat 5s, Cat 6s, Cat 7s. They're teaching you about twisted pairs or non-twisted pairs or shielded pieces. It will capture all of that information so you guys can go back to, maybe I misheard which wire goes where. And of course with the twisted kind of pair, your green's going to go next to your solids, or your stripes are going to go past it, and they'll be twisted and conjoined, or vice versa with that. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate you popping in. Really, really do. Don't have too much fun at work, and then, of course, hit up our other social medias, Ryan. We would love to see the finished product of the Lego Dungeons and Dragons. So, Ryan, if you don't know, we are on, of course, all of the other social medias. Look for Dragon Bloggers. We would love to see the finished product of that Dungeons and Dragons Lego set. Now, like I was saying, guys, with it, you will get the information that you need from that session. So maybe they're teaching you guys about how to write code, or you guys got they're trying to figure out the 10001s and all of that. Yes, we do. We're on there. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're on all social medias as Dragon Bloggers. Just like you see here, Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. That's how you'll find us on most of the other socials. I think we're allowed to share it here, but I don't have the link handy. So yeah, we are definitely on all of those. I just look up the name as you're watching right now, Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Let me see. Can I pull it up? Hey, there you go. Thank you, Phil. I was about to pull it up, but I was like, can I get to it quick enough? No, you're good, Phil. I'm about to see. I personally think I can do that. There you go. Right there. So, like I was saying, guys, voice recordings simplified, transcribing, and then you guys can print it out on paper if you really want to print it out. So you guys can transcribe this, and then you can actually transfer over to a printer to print it out as a paper with it. It shouldn't, because it's our social. So we're technically allowed to share our socials like that, I believe. We're just not allowed to share any other kind of links with that. But I wouldn't be surprised if I get flagged. And yeah, I can't delete my own comments or yeah, oh yeah. Or send it. Yeah, if you can write a post on it, you can most definitely post pictures. We do also have a fan page as well. So if you can't post it there, send it to our messenger on there, and we can definitely share it for you. We're always happy to share stuff we enjoy. Dungeons and Dragons is our yeah. Yep. Thank you, Phil. Hey, I'm an admin. I'm an admin on everything. I can't delete my own comment though. That's funny. All right, I got tagged. I can't write no more either. Right. I like it, guys. Super thin. It's kind of cool with this. If you don't have the magnetic capabilities of sticking it to your phone, they give you guys the 3 adhesive magnetic device. It is USB-C. It's actually magnetic charging. So I want to show you guys this. I'm not a big fan of all these magnetic chargers all the time, but this one's simplified though. It's literally just a round ring. You guys can see it. We can grab the device, and not matter what we do, it's going to always stick on it properly. Even if I put it upside down, it does not matter. It's going to grab it and then stick to it, and then will allow you to charge. Simplified, easily accessible little one with this one. If you don't have a USB-A port and you have USB-C, they have the dongle adapter for that too. I appreciate it. Really do. We are big Dungeons and Dragons fans. Like, I have a whole stack of dragons behind me. I think a lot of us grew up on it. So, recorder, simplified, simple, easy, small, and can fit in your pocket, on your phone, magnetically connected, whatever you guys want. They got you covered with that. Of course, Dragon Ball. Hey, what kind of, buddy? Like, I didn't pick the name. It's Justin's name. I think Phil got tagged too. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm trying to put the cable back, but it's kind of cool. So, my parents didn't get me into it. It was just an escape, and I'm gonna tell you, guys, I found it from like the Hobbit series books, and like the Twin Tower or the Two Towers series, and of course Gunslinger and all of those others. I really enjoyed those, and I may not look like that reads, but I did back then. I love it, and that's where we kind of got into it. Cool piece. I like this. If you guys definitely check this out. Now we're also going to show you guys a company I've worked with for over 10 years, and this company, of course, if you haven't seen any of their products, you probably should. If you guys are big gamers, you like to capture your streams or capture your gameplay, this next device is going to help you. Now, this is the Avier Media Live Gamer 4K. This is the it should be GC573, if I can remember correctly off the top of my head. Now, this is going to be, of course, an inside the computer case device. Golden, man. I appreciate it. I will check it out once I'm off stream. Now, we're going to show you. Wow, hey, this is good. What's going on here? Let's see. Can we see stuff? Phil. That's pretty funny. Not sure if I can. Maybe you could. Yeah, you definitely can't shove this in your laptop. This is going to fit into your actual desktop PCs with that. It's going to fit in a PCIe slot. Well, that's not bad. I mean, I've seen some of them sets like the Paris Eiffel Tower that my wife wants. That Eiffel Tower set's like over $900. The Millennium Falcon was going for a crazy amount of money too. But the full, and I'm going to go here, the full Yeah, I'm trying to think. The full Hobbit one, dude, that's a big kit. Now, PCIe slot is going to come into play with this one. You got to connect it in there. You're going to plug it in. When doing this, you guys are going to see all of the specs I was connecting it up to. Now, this is PC has been gone for a while, and I kept the device. Hey, no problem, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Always good chatting. Pull off the case, of course. You guys are going to insert it through the PCIe slot. Once you insert it through the PCIe slot, you're then going to download the driver and software. And you do have to have the AVerMedia Rec Central software. Now, I have one of these capture cards in my PC right now. I keep one in all of my PCs. Now, I don't think I have this exact model in there. I have a different variation, but they're easily accessible, and you don't even have to take out the graphics cards to install them. You guys should be good to do that. Now, if you want to take the graphics card out to install it, it'll give you guys a little more accessibility. Hey, go ahead and do so. It's not going to hurt that. Most people should be able to install this capture card in under 10 minutes. I'm going there. Pull the case apart, pop off the panel, slide it in, make sure it's connected properly, then put the case cover back on. That's all it's going to take, then plug it back together. Once you're done with that, you guys can then connect up to the HDMI cables or display cables. This is, I believe, uses HDMI cables. Some have display cables. What is it looks like a little dragon with a... we just sent that link. It should be a dragon with... You know what? Let me make sure. I think it's just a little white circle with the red dragon with green horns. Possible that's what it is. Yeah. That's a good question. Caught me off guard there. I was like, hey, which one do I have? Big background should be, of course, a bunch of dragons with the computer on that as well. You will also see that I'm live over there. Now, with it, guys, connected up, you're up and running. It has RGB. You don't have to use the RGB. You guys can shut it off if you want to. We have 2 pages, one's for fans and then one's for the actual posting site. So both should have it. Both should be linked. And it should be pretty much similar to what you're seeing now. Capturing your games is going to be easy, guys. Connect up your Nintendo Switch to this. Connect up your PlayStation to this. You're going to have 2 HDMI 2.0s. One's going to be an input. One's going to be a pass-through. Now, this is a PCIe 4 by Gen 2 slot connector. It's going to allow you to do consoles, other PCs. It's going to allow you to, of course, connect up a second PC, capture the second PC for the heavy gamers. Like, you know what I'm talking about. 4K 60 frames HDR capture through the pass-through, which is amazing. It's going to have accessibility with it, simplified use. Can be run on a lot of different stations. You guys will have up to about 240 frames per second with high frame rate. If you guys are doing like 1080p or 720, it's up to you how you do that. Accessibility, easeability, guys. AVerMedia, they make a great product, a very, very phenomenally beautiful product. Now up next is going to be the OBSBot Tiny SE, which is an amazing camera in its own right. Let's go there. Small but mighty. 1080p. 100 frames per second with AI tracking and, of course, pan, tilt, and zoom. Now, I can actually connect up to... No, I can't. That's a trick question. I'm sitting here looking at and don't see my cable. I'm going to connect up the other one of these. Let's just grab a different cable. Hopefully it's strong enough, powerful enough. Do this. I was going to connect up to 4K, but you know what? Let's USB-C. We'll just grab this cable. We'll do it this way. Now, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to turn on this beautiful pan, tilt, and zoom camera with the OBSBot Center. Now, with doing that, I'm going to come over and I'm going to grab dual cameras, and it's going to allow me to, of course, pull up to activate the cameras. It's going to take a second to kind of capture it, read it, and then you guys can actually see Then we have the camera set up right there. That is an opposite OBSBot camera and, of course, portrait mode. With that, we are now just waiting for, of course, the amazing little OBSBot to other OBSBot connect up. Don't think that cable's strong enough. Well, the question is, where did my other cable go? One sec, everybody. I should have another cable in here. All right. This is the cable I needed. This is going to allow for the power for this camera. The 15-watt cable definitely didn't do the job. Let's do USB-C connectability. Let's connect it up. Now, you guys are going to see this camera actually go into action. You're going to see it work for us. This, of course, is another OBSBot camera right here you're seeing with it. They are amazingly beautiful cameras. These cameras do very, very well for all the usability and friendliness that I actually use. Now, we're waiting for... There we go. Let's do this. Let's connect that up. Let's start the virtual camera. And now I'm going to switch cameras. So you're going to see, of course, me go over to the OBSBot virtual camera. And we're going to now, of course, go into full screen. This is these cameras. And that's the cool part about this. When I start activating, we can do presets. And you're going to see the presets move and jump around. We can, of course, keep jumping and changing the presets of positionability. And with that, it's going to allow us to, of course, track all of that. If I want to do it manually, we can spin it around. And, of course, it's going the wrong direction, so we'll spin it the other way. It's going to take a second to come back around to me. And once it gets to me, we'll activate the AI tracking. And there we go. You guys can see me. You guys can see, of course, yourselves. Now, we are normal tracking. So when I get up and start moving around, it's going to follow with me. I can speed up that tracking, though. So if I don't feel that it's good enough, we can zoom on in, so you guys can do that, of course, or we can zoom all the way out with it as well and move hand gestures with this. It's a phenomenal camera that can come in, bring with me, and it's going to track with me, and we're going to be able to do all of that. That's the cool bit about these. So with these, you guys can, of course, see a nice little small camera that's going to pack quite a punch. Really beautiful. 1080p, and I'm not sure why my screens keep popping around like that when I'm hitting the right buttons, but probably an updates do. Guys, check it out. Can't go wrong with that. Very, very cool little product for those of you that need something like that. We also have, I believe, the Vimeth iDriver screwdriver kit. Just had this out yesterday, which was funny, but I don't have it sitting next to me right now. If you're like me, let's go into this. This is a wrong video. Or even the wrong video. You guys looking for an electric screwdriver kit that allow you to tear apart pretty much most of your electronics that you have. All right, now this is an electronic screwdriver, precision screwdriver, multi-torque set with multiple bits. For $52, you guys can tear apart your phones, your laptops, and other pieces. You get 60 bits of S2 steels. They're magnetic bits. That means you don't drop your screws. Now, this is equipped with a high torque 0.35 Nm and lower torque of 0.1 Nm. With this. Now you guys have gear 0 all the way up to gear 3 if you want to with this. You're going to have 60 plus bits on these from PH000, which is kind of like a Phillips style, which is more of a triangle style technically. To, of course, your SLs. You're going to have your torque bits. You're going to have your hex bits. You're going to have, of course, your star bits. You're going to have like T2, T3, T4s for your torqueses. You're also going to have your T5, T5H, T7H, T9Hs, all in this device that goes around in circles, and it swivels, spins, and you guys don't have to worry about it. It's going to have tweezers. It's going to come with a magnetic mat, so you guys can stick your screws to it. It's going to have a scraper plate. Now, the scraper tool is meant for peeling your screens off of your actual phone. So let's say You have, of course, just a connectability issue, all of that. You'll be able to scrape it with that. So you'll be able to scrape that off and have it come over and everything else. It's a great little screwdriver. Phenomenal bit kit. Fully there. You guys can remagnetize your bits if you lose magnification. So you guys can remagnetize them. I like that. Spin the bit, grab the bit you want, and then set it on there. Forward, reverse, separate torque speeds. Display screen to tell you guys what torque speed you're in. Plug it into a USB-C cable, recharge it, and you're good to go. And you guys can see forward and reverse. This spaceship goes in the opposite direction. Pick the torque speed you need, and then you guys can connect up to over 200 screws with this kit. Now, 200 screws is actually a good amount of screws to be done through a product like that. Now, you probably have seen, and I'm going to go here, you probably have seen that rotatable device somewhere else. And there's a couple other products that make a rotatable device like that, like the Fantex. The Fantex have that housing that's going to have that rotation to keep it in, of course, with this. And I can kind of show you guys this one. So this is a little bit different. So we have a larger housing with this one. We can pop this out. It's going to pull out the device. We pop this out. We pull out the other device. And then it's going to have the rotating screen. So they're kind of cool the way they rotate. Has all of the bits. Now, this, of course, is the Dremel tool. With that. How you pronounce the electric screwdriver company? Weymouth? 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 I don't know. I'm just guessing, buddy. You tell me. I would love to know. I might have said it in the actual video. Did you see this? Phil? Huh? Phil? Look at that. Need a lisp. I got a lisp. I love it too. I was so happy to get it and do it. Need more stuff to mess with it on, but we're gonna, we'll keep sitting with this for a while. It's gonna come in handy for something special. Took a laptop part. So I have the Dremel tool. This is the Dremel, buddy. It's got saws. It's got, of course, grinding bits, buffing pads. It's a viral product right now, so yeah. This one's the viral one. It's not one to fit back in the box now. I saw the bits. Yeah. So they have the screwdriver kit that does that same thing. I was just showing how it works. This is their rotary tool. This is the F2 Pro. I mean, I have all the other ones. Yeah. Dude, it's amazingly really, really smooth and easy to use, my guy. Just going to go there. It is one of those products that works really, really well. I wish it was on today's show. I would just go into full depth of just showing that. Well, I don't have that chair sitting here. I wished I did. And that's a bummer. What video is this going to give me? Here, with a quick showcase. Let's see, do I have a different one? Guys, this is a chair. I really don't have the best video for this next product, but it's a cool little product. For those of you that have chairs and you have floors that you're worried about scuffing up, this is going to be one of those products. This can fit on oval, square leg chairs, round leg chairs, doesn't matter. You're getting 24 pieces. Should be enough for it should be enough for over a 6-piece dining set, chair set. It should be plenty enough for a 4-piece chair and table set if you're tables have smaller legs. They look round, but they will fit over square without a problem. They have a corked bottom, and the cork on the bottom will protect the floors without an issue. And that's the cool part about these. We use these in our house, which is funny, but I use them on certain parts of the floors. We put it on this chair, and you guys can see I have a square chair leg. Already has the bottoms on it, and it's a little bit weird to be like, oh, I'm going to set this flat bottom over a bottom that already has a rubberized bottom, right? If your chair doesn't have that rubberized bottom, that's why you'd be putting this on, to protect your floor, and it just slides on. Now, it's a snug fit. You might have to fight it a little bit getting over the square legs or the oblong legs like I have. But once you do it, it should fit on there. And you guys will just keep going, setting it on all of the chair legs, and then put it on, of course, the floor, and you don't have to worry about your floor getting scuffed or damaged. For $12, you get 24 of these decently well-priced products that it's going to do well. It's a great little product. So check them on out if you need food. And then up next, guys, we're going to show you guys a Govee Smart Tea Kettle. I'm going to let the video play.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you another Govee Life product. This is their electric kettle. First off, the design of it is very sleek. I love the black aesthetic. It matches some of the other black and silver decor that we have, some of the appliances and stuff, and it looks really nice. It has a couple of buttons here that I'll show you how they function, and it's just a very simple design. All you have to do is, put the kettle on here. I already got some water in there, as you can see. Close it, and then go ahead and hit the on button to turn it on. It'll show you the current temperature of the water. I accidentally turned it on for a little bit before I started recording, and so it's a little hot already, but it took absolutely no time to get to this 130 degrees. Now, this is the temperature that's going to be set at. 212 degrees Fahrenheit is going to be the boiling point, and as you can see, it already started. I didn't even hit a button. You can hear the sound of it. But you can also use the plus minus to adjust the point that what you want to get it to. 212 is the max. You also have boiling points that you can set it to, or not boiling points, different modes that you can set it to. So mode 1 is going to be the boiling point. Mode 2 is going to be just a little bit lower, and it goes in different steps, and it has 4 different settings. And then, of course, it's just going to, right now it's on keep warm, and so it's just a really nice kettle overall to have. It gets the stuff hot really quick, and that's the one thing that I love about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on here, and as you can see, it makes a little bit of sound. It almost sounds like a fan kind of when it's heating up, but it heats up in absolutely no time. I mean, we were already, this video is not even a minute 30 seconds long, and you can already see the temperature is just skyrocketing, and it takes absolutely no time to boil water. So if you're looking for a fantastic electric kettle to have, this Govee Life one is absolutely fantastic and a wonderful addition to any kitchen and home.
It's a great little product that's going to, of course, set that up and get you going with that warm tea, and don't have to worry about it. Now, up next is another Govee product. This is their Smart Ice Machine.
Today we're taking
Now, the Smart Ice Machine is going to allow you to make 26 pounds of ice every 24 hours. It's going to make 9 ice cubes, and with those 9 ice cubes, you guys are, of course, going to be able to get that nice ice-cold drink that you've been wanting. Now, you guys are going to have everything you want with this. It's a phenomenally beautiful product that will do well for you. And that's the best part about this. It's going to set up and then just get to town and allow you to have that nice ice-cold ice. The better part about it is it, of course, has multiple sizes of ice cubes. Now, with the multiple size of ice cubes, you guys can actually do, of course, everything you want with it. It's going to allow you to do small, medium, or large. And that's the beautiful part about it, having small, medium, or larges with it. It's beautiful, amazing, and of course, very, very easily accessible. Now, it has full app control for those of you that need app control, and that's kind of a weird thing to say. Why does my ice machine need app control? I could sit here and scratch my head and be like, yeah, I agree, my ice machine doesn't need app control. But here's the cool part. Let's say you guys are leaving for the weekend. You don't need to leave the ice machine on, making ice and melting, making ice, and all that. You can go to the app, slide onto the app, activate it when you're an hour or so away from home, come home to fresh ice being made in your ice machine. What I'm going to say though is, if you're going to be gone longer than, let's say, a week and a half, drain the water out, clean the device, let it sit. Don't let the water just sit there and be stagnant for a long period of time. And I'm actually going to do this because I still have this ice machine on my counter back here. I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to drain it out before I leave. And then I'm going to come home to, of course, a fresh, clean device that I'm going to add water to and then make fresh ice with. By letting it sit and get stagnant, you know it can happen when it happens, but it's a great little piece. It will notify you guys when you need to clean it up and all of the other stuff. It tells you to clean it up every 24 to 24 hours. Every 24, 48 hours, my bad. Every 48 to 72 hours, it says you should clean it, and it'll send you a notification.
Hey,
if you feel that your machine can last a little longer than that before you're cleaning it, I get it. I'm going to be there with you and honest 100%. Cleaning it every 24 to 48 hours may get old and annoying. Why should I have to clean something that much? And I get it. Totally understand. I would definitely be there with you. And that's why I go through an ice machine once a year. Now up next is a countertop water drop osmosis system that Nikita did. This has got a 3 filtration piece system in it. And you guys are going to see right here that it comes in this box. It comes with 3 different filters. You're going to have to cut them. You're going to set them in there and everything. It comes with the filters. These filters should last you a decently long time. You're then going to have to set up this separate faucet for allowing the water. That means you may have to drill a hole in, of course, your countertop. Or you're going to have to cut a hole in your sink for the actual faucet to mount to. Now, this, of course, osmosis system can be put under the sink, can be put on the counter. It's a filtration system. Now, 600G is your filtration system with this. And then once you set it up there, you'll set the filters in, twist them on, and then you'll have a long period of time of clean water. That's going to pull out all of those minerals that you don't want in there. And of course, right there, it's telling you guys how much it's cleaned and how long it's cleaned it with it. CFIs and all of that. There, of course, does need to be plugged in to run, and it's all digital systems, but should be great, easily accessible, and a nice little product for you guys to add to your clean water. If you don't want a system like that, we actually have a countertop variation from them as well.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys this awesome new water drop reverse osmosis filtering machine. Now, this was the box. I was worried that it was going to be a little bit big, but it's really not much bigger than our little like ice machine maker here. So got plenty of you know, like space still. Have both of them plugged in. And I mean, it just looks really sleek. Now, you can see I'm already a water drop fan. I have their under sink reverse osmosis filtering system, which I have installed here. And I also have another underwater filter for the tap. So big fan of water drop. So definitely was looking forward to getting this product and getting to use it. And it's been absolutely amazing. I got a couple of
Now, these are some of the longer videos Nikita has done, so we don't really need to do that full video for you. But this is going to allow you to, of course, hold water inside this drop system, and then it's going to allow you to actually have clean water in your cup. Now, doing that's kind of cool. Now, it, of course, is, again, a reverse osmosis system, and it's a countertop variation. Now, yes, it cost $409. Totally get it. You guys can do hot or cold with this one. It's going to do a 3-to-1 to pure cleaning. It cools water. It's going to have six temperatures for you, from 59 degrees all the way up to 203 degrees. So you guys can have like iced coffees, or you guys can actually heat up like baby formula teas and stuff like that. Now, some teas want to be a little bit hotter than that, just going there. It's a multi-layer filtration system. It's going to have the PP cotton. It's going to have the pre-carbon block. It's going to have the RO membrane. It's going to have, of course, the enhancing layer, and then it's going to have another filtration layer with this. Set it up, put it wherever you need to, and then, of course, just fill the water as you go, and that's going to give you guys your filtered water. Set your device under it and have it fill it to, of course, where you need it filled, and you're good to go. Now, remember, It's like a little hydrate or dihydrate water drop. Yeah, something like that, buddy. Something like that. Amazing little piece. Great little options. If you don't want those two variations, yeah, I can get it. Those are kind of spendy. Why get the $50 variation that will sit in your fridge? You heard me correctly. It'll fit in your door of your fridge.
For the Dragon bloggers in here, I'm very excited to showcase for you this water drop filter system that can be used inside of a refrigerator door or sit on a shelf or a countertop. This is everything that comes in the package. Also comes with a very informative instruction manual to get you up and running and show you all the features and how to change the filter inside of it. Also comes with a quick tips card. Also has a USB-A to USB charging cable to recharge the internal battery in it. There is also an inline filter that can be replaced every 3 months or every 200 gallons. 4 rubber feet can be attached to the bottom of the tank for more stability, and even a cleaning brush to clean the inside of the tank. So here is the water drop tank itself. It is the dark blue edition. This has a capacity of 14 cups or 3.3 liters. You have your minimum and your maximum lines for filling up the water or making sure it stays over the minimum. It has the lid here to open up to fill up your water, and then you can take the whole lid off like so to access the internal filter and the pump system. Inside here is the water pump, and on the one side right here we have a USB-C charging port to recharge the pump as needed, and the bottom here is where you install your filter. Very simple and easy to install. Just line up your tabs, push it straight in so it's locked in like that, and then you can simply just drop the pump back into the reservoir, and then you can put your lid right back on. Very simple, very easy. Even as a carry handle to pick it up if you want to pull it out of your refrigerator or pull it off of the shelf to bring it to your water source and fill it up again. So I'm going to be using this in my kitchen since my water line has stopped running in my refrigerator. Instead of buying a new refrigerator, I want to have filtered water, and I can use this to filter my water for my coffee maker and my ice.
Now, like he's showing you guys, it is still electric, needs, of course, a charge. Set it up, and it'll allow you to fill up your water. This is going to allow you to just keep it in the fridge and then dispense the water as you want. It'll fit in your doors, fit in the counter, and all of that other cool little piece. Now, he's putting it eyes in the side drawer, which that's pretty nice to have a drawer that moves, buddy. My fridge doesn't have that. I'm going to go here. Fill it up with Kool-Aid. Fill it up with juices. I'm just going there. It doesn't have to just be water. Fill out your juices. No, I'm kidding, guys. It's a cool little idea. Set it up, put it in your fridge, and you guys have that clean water on hand. Phil, buddy. I'm ready for vacation, all right? I'm just saying it, Phil. I'm ready. I'm there. It's time. I've checked out, buddy. Filter Kool-Aid. Why not? Come on, filter your Kool-Aid.
What's going on, guys? Nathaniel.
Dude, I'd filter my Kool-Aid. All right, up next, we're going to show you guys the Triton. This is from Prolux. This is a canister vacuum. Now, Nate from our team has done these, and you guys can watch the video.
With Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Prolux Triton bagged vacuum. Prolux recently sent me this to do a test of. Now, I did review a couple of their other products, such as the CTX by Prolux, and it was incredible. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this Triton vacuum right now and see how well it works. You guys can see it's a very small form factor, borderline canister-like vacuum right here. If we go ahead and pan down, you guys can see some dirt on my floor, which is why we're filming this review. Now, you do have a turbo head down here that is going to have these very hard bristles, so this is going to do a phenomenal job cleaning up pet hair, the dust, the dirt, whatever it is. Now, controlling this is very, very simple. All you have to do is plug this in, and then you are going to increase the speed right here in order to get it turned on, and that is basically going to be it. Now, one of my favorite features about this is the retractable plug. You guys can see right up here you have this black button. So whenever you pull this out to get it plugged in, once you're done cleaning, all you really have to do is just hold down this button.
All right, it has a retractable cord. It's got a nice long hose that's going to connect, of course, to the actual bottoms. That means you guys can actually carry it around as you want or drag it around. It's up to you. You can see here he's just holding the canister on like a backpack. I mean, it's really kind of weird that he's doing it that way, but hey, that's just neat. Now, you don't have to do that, but it's going to allow you to, of course, clean and vacuum, but it takes a bag style. Now, it's going to collect all that debris into a bag, and then you can get rid of it. This goes back to the old school ways, right? Everybody remembers the bagless style vacuums that we have now. Well, this is a bagged variation. Kind of an easy, great grip of ideas, and set it back in there, and then you guys can slide it around or carry it around. That's up to you. It's got wheels, so why not let it roll with you as you're cleaning? Simplified little product, but let's go there. Prolux makes some very, very heavy-duty cleaning devices. We've seen some of them that have done some crazy stuff. My Shopvac still uses it. Does it really? Hazel is blowing fur again. You tell Hazel to calm down. She doesn't need to be blowing the fur everywhere, right? I pulled off a small. Well, you should make one of those dog filled things. There was a weird video I watched of somebody doing that.
The song Mike's.
Up next is gonna be a Sheila video. Now Sheila's gonna talk about these nice little coat hangers, 30-pack.
30-pack pants hangers. They're 16.7 inches long, and they're velvet covered.
See, Phil got it. Phil got the joke.
They have these really good, the little divots for the shoulders to hold, and the clips for the pants and the metal bottom. And the top, you can put shirts or dresses or pants and dresses and jackets, spaghetti straps. They come in many different colors. I really like the velvety cover.
Now, what you're seeing is you guys can hang clothes on this in a multiple of ways. You guys can use the hooks, or you guys could just loop it over the coat hanger. This is going to allow you to hang a lot of different devices that may not normally hang off of this. This will also allow you to pick full outfits. So let's say you guys want to have bottoms connected up to the clips, then you guys can put the top over it, and then you guys have a full outfit waiting for you to go. You can see she got the snow pants hanging right there, which is kind of funny. They're definitely heavy. The clip will hold you there. Now she's going to put this this American flag towel or a scarf. I can't remember. Is it a scarf or a throw blanket? I have questions. Guys, 30-pack coat hangers works well for you if you need something like that. I figured heavy for Sheila shovels her own snow? What? And I don't even do that. I just turn the stereo on, shake it all off. Up Simples. Let's talk about
Yo, what's up, my friends?
This is going to be a multi-pack kit. It's going to work for you. I do a lot of snow. I get it. Guys, these are going to be for like picture frames, or you guys can use it for, certifications or everything else with that. It's going to do well. I have to apologize. That was actually my wife texting, so I had to answer that. Now, easily accessible, beautiful, comes in multi-colors, which is great with this. You don't have to actually, use the color that we're showing you, the darker toned colors. Does have, of course, the glass cover top, and then you guys can connect the bottom, put your own graduation certificate in there. It's an amazing little piece. Set it up on the table in portrait or horizontal. It's up to you guys. If you want to do, of course, horizontal or vertical on hanging it, you guys can do that as well. To pop the back off, they are spring clips. And these spring clips means you don't have to break the bendable clips that a lot of these come with nowadays, or in the old ways. And that's the cool part about it. This is a great little set. They will work out well for you. Just nice little picture frames. Now, we also have this vanity up next. This is a makeup vanity that Sheila did. It's about $140. It's a great addition to your home.
It comes in all flat pieces. It comes shipped that way, and you have to put it all together absolutely. So it has 5 drawers, 1 large drawer.
Now, this is going to be a multi-drawer makeup vanity. It's going to take you probably a good 30 minutes to put it together if you've never done a lot of furniture. You're going to have 4 of the standard size drawers, and then you're going to have a 5th longer drawer under the area where you sit. And that's the cool come with this. What comes with the fire sticker? What are you talking about? What did I miss? I saw that. Oh, I was like, what? You caught me off guard. I was like, what is he talking about? I have to watch the video again? I don't see the Fire Stick remote. Where's it at? Come on. Tell me. Oh! That's an insignia. Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. You're gonna have to put, of course, the mirror together. It's gonna allow you to mount these bulbs to it. When you mount the bulbs, you're gonna have to connect it. The bulbs are probably one of the more time-consuming pieces to me. I'm gonna go there. I did one of these as well, and it was a little bit consuming to screw in the lights, then connect the cables, make sure the cables were going in the correct direction, and then connect to the next bulb. Could have probably came pre-connected for me with the different variation, but looks very nice and will go great in any kid's room or adult's room for makeup vanities, workout or writing table and stuff like that. It's a phenomenally, really cool piece. Remember, it's press board. Don't use high-powered torque tools. You may over torque it. Gonna go there. Shelves and drawers the galore. Look, she's trying to rhyme and stuff.
Hey y'all, this is the
Syncom hand massager. Now, the Syncom hand massager has multi-mode massaging with, of course, multi-intensities and 2 heating levels. That's correct. 2 heating levels. It is wireless, rechargeable, comes with the carrying bag, comes with a bunch of gloves. And guys, let's go there. If you guys need the gloves, it's because you're using massage oils or you're putting your hand in the heated massage. You do not want to sweat inside the device because it is not the easiest to clean. Go in there with it. Now, it's what's called ambidextrous, so you guys can use the left or right hand variation. So you guys can do left or right hands. And that's going to allow you to do what you need when you need on a timely fashion. Pick your left or your right, set it in there, pick the mode you want, and that's going to allow you to, of course, circle and squeeze your hands like it's a massage. Then you pick in the intensity of the airbag squeeze, and then pick your heat level. Comes with the charging cable to recharge it, and all you guys got to do is set your hand in there and get that massage going. Yeah, that's what I said. I've done so many of these. I've done so many rebuilds of furniture. I can actually do them a lot quicker than most people. So definitely there with that one. That's just one of those things. Unless you're, you know what? I'm not a carpenter. I just play one on TV.
The Life Pro Wellness.
All right, we're going to talk about an infrared sauna blanket. This is from Life Pro. This is actually a large device that comes in a very large box. And it's going to be about 71 inches long, about 36 inches wide, and it's going to make a circumference about 61 to 64 inches. Now, when I pop over, you guys are going to see, of course, the nice little cover that comes with it. It comes with some detox bags. Now, the detox blankets or the detox bags are like almost like a fire piece that you would throw over you. It's a tinfoil kind of lined or a shiny fabric that's going to intensify the heat level to allow you to sweat more. This is washable, so you guys can wash it down with the wash rag and clean it off. You guys can do that. Let's go here, though. It's an infrared sauna blanket, so it's going to heat up and get to a temperature, and you're going to sweat. Now, I believe there's either 7 or 9 levels of heating with this. I believe it's 9 levels of heating with this device, and it's kind of cool. With it being 71 inches long, you guys could fit a 6-foot person in here without a problem, and that's the beautiful piece of that. It does weigh about 16 pounds, though, and unfortunately, I'm just going to warn you. It's going to take about 10 minutes to 15 minutes to get up to the temperature you're picking because they want to ease you into it because it's a full body temperature. Now, the ranging of temperatures, let's say from 95 to 104 is going to be like sense or well-being kind of thing. I think 105 to 113 they claim is going to be like soothing the body. 114 to 131 is going to be like physical massage or like, heat therapy. 132 to 149 is going to be, of course, slight detoxification, sweating out the impurities. Anything above that is going to just be pure, intense sweating. Now, really detoxify you. Now remember, drink water while you're doing this because you're sweating it out. You want to, get those impurities out. You want to let that water keep going in. You don't want to go into, get what I'm saying? Just, get some water in you. Set it up. Comes in multiple colors, multiple variations, has the controller. You're good to go with it. Very cool little piece. I believe Sheila's got the variation of that one that's got hand holes that you can put your hands through.
Today we're going to be talking.
I don't think Sheila's ready for this next product. This is the Life Pro 3D vibration plate. Now, there are multiple variations of this, including a 4D variation. You're going to have up to like speed 99 of the vibration in multiple intensities and multiple modes of vibration. So it's going to have a standard vibration, it's going to have a rocking vibration and an oscillating vibration and so on. By adjusting the speed, it's going to adjust the amount of vibration that it does. And by placing your feet in certain positions, it's going to be like walking, jogging, or running. And then if you add a squat to it, it's going to intensify that as well. It's going to come with the elastic bands that will strap around your legs. So if you guys want to do the squat while trying to spread your legs, it will intensify that workout even more on it. It comes with remote control. It's a handheld remote, so you can shut it off without squatting down or getting off of it if you guys feel a little shaky with it on hand. You guys see right there, it's starting to shake. You're going to stand on this, you're going to set it up, you're going to start shaking, and then it's going to, of course, go into the workout. You guys have, of course, the hand straps that allow you to do, of course, arm curls and everything with this. By standing in these positions and activating the vibration, you guys can see how it kind of moves and vibrates. Pick up the speed and it's going to vibrate quicker. Change the mode of the vibration and it'll change the way you're trying to steady yourself, which means you're working your muscles even more. Life Pro does a really good job with their products, so if that's what you're looking for, check that one out. Now, you guys could also do the Yosuda Climber. This is going to be, I don't want to think this is a, what, I can't think of his name. I'll show you guys Jeff's video.
Everyone, Jeff.
Now, this will take you approximately, again, 20 minutes to set up or less. Once you pull it out of the box, you guys can see that box came pretty damaged, but not a big deal. You're going to have multiple pieces to set up and, of course, connect up. It comes with all the hardware, comes with the tools. You don't have to go out and get your own tools. It has tools. If you got your own tools, use an electric drill, make this a lot quicker. Now, with this being said, the Yosuda Pro Cardio Climber is going to allow you to get that climbing exercising in. Now, right there, you guys see the hardware kits and all of those other pieces on hand. Once we come over here and switch over, you're going to see the way that he's working it with the hand pieces. So you can sit there and climb and move your hands with it, get that exercise going. If you don't want to use that, set your hands in the middle and it can actually take, of course, heartbeat rates as well with it. It's got rate monitor. It's got an adjustable dial, so you hit that adjustable dial and it's going to, of course, adjust the resistance with it as well. I am back. I got called out. Oh man, you got called out? You got a free day. The display is going to allow you to see calories earned and burned, steps, time spent, and of course, all of that other fun. It also has a tablet or phone stand, so you guys can put a tablet there, watch a video, or all of those other pieces on hand. Yeah, I got called. Man, I love days off, but I like my money too. Up next, give me the Shinewell massager heated. Yeah, we'll just let the video do the talking. I'm losing my brain.
So we're going to be doing a live unboxing and test of this Shinewell red light therapy belt that goes around your waist. So first of all, let's get it open. So it says right here in the front that it's supposed to relieve body fatigue and pain. It's got 3 different modes and 3 different heating levels. It says one size fits most people and switches off automatically.
You guys can't see it, can you?
So it looks like in the box, you're going to have the belt itself. You're going to have the battery pack right here with the carbon fiber designed. And it looks like this can be used to charge
welcome back, Ryan. Welcome
really
back.
Just a battery pack. USB-C to USB-A.
I think there's an update that needs
done. And then
done.
an instruction manual right here. It looks pretty cool. You guys see you have a baby blue trim around it. Heat, mode, and power. And then right here, this is how you're going to adjust it. So this is just going to go over your waist. So this little pocket over here is where you're going to place the battery pack and plug it into the cable that is coming off of the belt itself. Now you'll notice that we can enable the power by just simply pressing down right here. Maybe you have to hold. So it's actually vibrating too. You guys aren't able to tell, but it is vibrating. So you guys can see that right there. It's just kind of sitting around our stomach. So I don't think it's really like making my stomach contract or anything because it's not enough vibration strength. But that red light is supposed to help rejuvenate your skin in a way. And also with the fact that it is vibrating, you might get a little bit of contraction right there to just help tone up some of those muscles. Now your results might vary. At the highest intensity, I don't know if you guys can see, but it definitely is making my stomach contract in a way. And that is the Shinewell Red Light Therapy Belt.
So I apologize. I know the video's done. I was trying to change the carousel, but it's not letting me change it. I'm trying to change it to the next product. Let's see if I can get it to go. We're talking about the Hogard Labs 50 pint dehumidifier. This is a good one that my wife's friends still have. And unfortunately, we're going to skip it because, well, our page doesn't work for that one. So let's go to the hanging closet instead. Oh, a lot of broken pages
This is
today.
the Sir Blue Hanging Storage Bag. It's made from water-resistant Oxford cloth, which makes it lightweight, and it has firm stitches. It's strong and durable, and the zippers are high quality to ensure its longevity. Being that it is waterproof and has mesh material, it definitely has good air permeability, which is excellent for deodorizing and preventing moisture from being absorbed. I love how easily this storage container collapses. It makes it more portable, as well as it does have stainless steel hooks on it, so when you get to your location, you can easily
It's
hang
going
it
to be
in
a
the
little
closet
red
or
dragon with
bathroom.
green
The large size has a lot
green
of room,
horns.
as well as having
And that's
3
going to have a big
tiers
background
makes
picture.
it very versatile in how you use it and where you take it. Overall, I love that it has a strong hook, it's easy to fold, it has a practical buckle so you can compress space and fit it more easily in your storage, as well as a double zipper so that way you can add additional items in there to make it more functional. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
So that is, of course, that beautiful little hanging device for your closet. Now, we also have a 5-tier bookshelf. This is a nice one that can be
This
used
is
for
a
pretty much whatever you're
5-tier
thinking.
bookshelf that's
Now, this 5-tier bookshelf is going to be put together. It's press board, so be careful. It takes you about maybe 20 minutes or less with it. It's going to be, of course, this nice little dark variation, but there are other colorways for that. We're just showing you guys this one right here. Now, it's about $70, which isn't a bad price, but it comes in, of course, camel brown, cloud white, ebony black, beige, and I think rustic brown. You guys can get it in a single piece or a 2-pack if you want as well on top of that. Tier, 4-tier, 5-tier, and 6-tier as well on top. Now, nice and beautifully well done. It's about 52 inches by 23 inches by 9 inches deep. So you should be able to fit most knickknacks or books or other devices on this very, very easily and simplified. Phil says I'm in vacation mode. I'm not, buddy. I'm actually sitting here fighting lynx. And my thing, watch, it's going to do it again. I am not clicking the clap cam scene. I don't know why it's doing the clap cam scene. Nothing is working correctly right now. Just going to laugh about it and keep going. All right, we're going to show you guys some winter gloves. Not sure why we're showing you winter gloves, but hey, we're going to show it to you.
This is the Lipa Winter Essentials gloves. I chose the dark purple and I just love these gloves. They are so fashionable and feel really soft. But I
It
also
does.
appreciate
It
that
really
they came
does.
in packets that had each glove separate from one another, making it so they stay there.
All right, we're going to just talk about this. You guys see those bright, beautiful purple gloves? Well, hey, they come in other colors. They're only $12. You guys can get small all the way to XXL, which is like an 8.5. You guys can get XL 7.6. You get XL 8-inch. You guys can get the XL large, L 7.5s. Comes in like 5 colors or 6 colors. I think you guys have the khaki, caramel. I think it's like black, burgundy, if I can remember right, gray, purple, and I don't think there was like a blue variation this time. Nice thick winter cuff around the edge, which is going to fit nice and tight on your wrist, so you don't have to worry about it. And still has the accessibility to use your tablets, your phones with all the fingers. Some of them only come with the the pointer finger or the index finger to do this. This is a full glove touch controllability with these ones. So kind of cool, simplified little product that you guys can definitely check out if you need to. And you can see right there, we're just tapping and using. Going to be great for winter if you guys need that for winter. I live in New England and I don't use gloves. Stocking stuffer. You know, I'm looking at it this way, Phil. I'm just about to go on vacation. To me, it's just starting summer. You guys want to see Sheila show off some nightgowns?
PJs or loungewear, and it's a two-piece set. Long sleeve top with a boat neck. The shorts are a little short and have drawstrings and pockets. So I really like to have pockets in my shorts or pants. They're a nice loose fit. They're comfortable. The top is a little more closely fitted. It's a really nice.
Now, these are a nice waffle knit style. It comes in multiple colors and sizes. You don't have to just get that. And that's the cool part with this. You don't have to worry about it, about the coloration. If you don't like the black, hey, there are other colors. And you got the great little two-piece set that's going to work out well. But we also have James looking a fool on the side of a purple car. Now, this is the Fantech N7 Pro electric wiggle scooter. There's a video out there of me riding this thing somewhere, and we're not going to tell you guys where to look for it, but it is out there nonetheless. I definitely was in it, riding it, and I'm a big adult, so I'm just going to say, hey, it happens. Now, of course, all of those other variations you guys can actually have fun with. Unfortunately, Ryan, you would have to write under a post, like our video post or something for me to see that. It doesn't actually, I don't have access to, let's see here. What do I not have access to? Yeah, I don't see it right now. I'm not sure. Of course, I'm streaming, so I don't have full access. Now, this is actually rechargeable. It's got a Bluetooth speaker on it. It can go forward or reverse. That's up to them. It's a wiggle car, so if they lose power, they can just move the steering wheel and it'll start wiggling as well. Fun little toy. I had fun with it. Now, me being a big adult, jumping on something like this, I actually thought it was going to break. It didn't break. You do have to put the motorized wheel together onto this and the steering wheel. It doesn't take that long to put this together. Maybe 5 minutes if you guys are good with a little screwdriver. That's all I'm going to say. Does take a little bit to charge. It comes with the charging pad. You guys can Bluetooth connect it to your phone and then play music for it. It's got a horn as well, so if they want to hit the horn, there's a picture of me on it. Just saying, if you guys want me to back that up so you guys can see that picture again. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Back up. We're going to pause this right there. You can see, I was on that. I was riding it. There's a video of that. So I'm out there. You guys can check it out. It does come in other colors. Purple is not the only color. So if you guys have a different color choice, it is there for you. So you guys have that as well. Great little options for it. I love it. I see it. I see it, buddy. I definitely see this. Yeah, this is definitely, that's it. Now, gonna go there. I probably should start using this myself. The Geiger Super Blocks. Now, this is gonna get your brain stimulated for those memory losses. Not really. I'm gonna go there. Well, it's a cool
Hey
toy.
guys,
I
Nikita
like
with
this.
Dragon Bloggers here to show you the awesome game by Geiger. This is Super Blocks. They
Yep.
are the creators of Super Slide, and so I'm really excited about Super Blocks because I love Geiger because they make the best brain teasing games. Now, this is everything that it comes with: a really nice user manual for how to set things up, a really nice carrying cases for the game itself and all the pieces that come with it. But of course, the star of the show here today is the actual game. It does take batteries, 2 AA batteries, and then you're good to go. All you want to do is long press this, and then you are good to start. It lights up. Now what's really cool is it tells you the level. So this is 3, and it's kind of hard to see. If I turn off my lights here, maybe you'll see it a little bit better. Yeah, so you can see it a lot better here. And basically what you're going to want to do is basically try to fill out these pieces. Now it tells you.
Now, what you're seeing is that it's multi-levels. There's over 1,000 levels on this device and 4 color patterns. So each design will use a different color setup. So let's say up there on the top, it's going to show red, but it can also show red or yellow. So you may have to mix or choose the color pattern to go. The higher the levels, the harder it's going to be. The lower the levels, the easier it should be for you to get the hang of it, but it's going to start challenging you after a while. If it doesn't look like it's going to set right there and start doing that thing, reset the pieces down in and make sure you have the proper placement of this. Then you guys can go to like level 4 all the way up to a level 1,000. That's on you. And it will tell you guys the level. Now, each color has its own set of levels as well, and you guys can do the mix and choices of the colors with these. The brain teasers are definitely something that will help out with those people to get the synapses going, make you start thinking and all of that. To me, I just have to tie my shoe. What? Just making jokes, guys. Geiger makes a bunch of these, and this is a cool one right here. We've had some of the other Geiger ones. It's like a slider one. So you had to figure out which directions to slide pieces in, and you had to do it by color or pattern, which is cool as well. I kind of am as well. You give me a puzzle to do like word puzzles, I'm good at it. Give me a book, and I read in dyslexia. But it's great little options. I like it. Very good little teaser. This is great for the little kids, adults alike. Sit there and just go for hours on it if you really want to. So simplified product, very, very beautiful, well done. Let's grab. We got 2 more products left. I think the next one up is going to be the ones in all dog grooming set. So for those of you like Sheila that has those dogs that need to be groomed, vacuumed, combed, brushed, or clipped, one is all's got you covered. Now this is a full-on vacuuming set with hair clippers, nail clippers, brushing and comb, and the nail clipper and of course the hair clipper is rechargeable, so it recharges. Comes with a USB-C, USB-A charging cable. The hair clipper is going to come with like 4 different guide sizes. So if you have a dog that doesn't want really short hair, you guys can go a little bit longer with it. Now the combing brush and the comb will allow you to comb the loose hair or the shedding hair out, and then it will vacuum it up. That way you're not leaving a mess on the floor. Now, kind of the same with the vacuuming or the hair clipping piece. Now, it's got a nice large debris bin, and then, of course, multiple headsets pieces with this. It even has a smaller head for clipping the hair, so if you guys need to get in between their little beans or toes, you guys can do that. Just don't do their Fu Manchu. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, guys. Carrying bag is there for you as well. Set it up and go to town. Set it pieces in, and you can go in action. Now, we're going to come over here, and he's going to actually start combing his Goldie right here, and you guys can see right here. He's going to pull the brush out. He's going to start, of course, brushing, and you're going to see the hair come off of him. Now, by doing that, you guys will push and clip, and when you press the push, it's going to allow you to suck up all of that loose hair. So you don't have to go back and, of course, mop or vacuum or sweep the floors when you're done. And you're going to see in a second, it's actually pulling a good amount of undercoat off of this, which is, where they shed the undercoat. And it doesn't look like a lot until you do this piece right here, this little move of pressing it. Watch it. There it is. Look at all that hair. He's going to just tap it, and of course vacuums right in. Now, adjust vacuum speed up a little higher. It should vacuum it in by itself, and you won't have to worry about that. $99 for a dog grooming kit. Not a bad deal. We also have coming up next, I believe, EC Haga. Now, this is going to be the memory foam orthopedic dog bed that's coming in like $28 for the size we're showing you. There is multiple sizes, so don't think that the one size we're showing you is the only size for the dogs.
What's up, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking
right here
about this.
is, of course, that Sherpa bed topping and the memory foam orthopedic underneath. The cover can be taken off and washed. It is, of course, waterproof bedding, which is great. So you don't have to worry about if they make messes, it's going to go into the memory foam. It ain't going to do that. They do it so you guys can wash the Sherpa lining on this. Now you have the small, which is going to be like 30 by 20. You then have the next size up, which is going to be 35 by 23. And then 36 inch by 27 inch, 41 inch by 27 inch, all the way up to like 50 inch by 36 inch for the Great Danes and all of that. There's 13 different colors, I believe: beige, black, browns, greens, purples. I even think there's a olive green, a navy blue, spa blues, khaki colors, and they're all greatly well done. Sherpa fabric lining, bonded woven fabric, egg crate memory foam, non-slip bottoms. So if you guys throw it on a tiled floor, it's not going to slip across the floor as they play around on it. And that's a great thing with this. It's going to come vacuum sealed. Let it sit out for at least 48 hours to go up to size with this. Then set it in, of course, whatever room you're going to use it, and you are good to go. Great little options for those of you that need dog beds. And at a great price point. I mean, $25, you can't go wrong with that. Now, that is the last product I have for you today. It was supposed to be a longer stream. There was other products. Some of those links weren't working, unfortunately, and my computer was not liking me. But I want to thank you guys for being here. It's been a lot of fun. For those of you that haven't, hit that follow button, hit the live notification button. We go live around here quite a bit. I will be back tomorrow with another stream. Do you guys know when you will show? So the Nintendo Switch 2, I did have one product I did for the Nintendo Switch 2 not too long ago. But I'm not really sure I can actually talk to Justin about showcasing some of that stuff off. We'll have to be putting a different show. I have one more show come tomorrow, then I'm off for a couple weeks. We will have Nikita around here. We have Blake streaming as well, so you guys will see Nikita and Blake during those times. So don't think you're not going to get shows. We're going to have still live streams going on around here. But, yeah, Ryan, I'll let Justin know that we have people wanting to see the Switch 2 products for sure. With that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to go and try to figure out what's wrong with my computer and all of the apps. I'll see you on the next show, everyone. You have one. Right on. I will, like I said, I will tell Justin. Justin will make something happen, I'm sure. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one, everybody. Later, Ryan. Yes, you will, my friend. Yes, you will.